Hello and welcome to GraphixCALC Sign Estimator 3.1. In this video, we're going to show you how to create an estimate using your actual shop rate and your production employees. Normally, through this area here, you will do it by the square footage, and there are factors, so this is very accurate. Half of the people like to deal with the square factors, the square footage, and the other half like to go off of the shop rate. So let's go on ahead and go to the shop rate. For this example, we're going to do a digital print. Let's make that 0. We're just going to make the markup 0 for now. Let's select inches. 36 inches by 48 inches. Let's go to the materials. Let's grab our ink system. We'll say it's a Roland. You can double click, add yours if you like. Manufacturer, we're going to grab an Oracal 3651. Laminate, we'll just leave that at your 2.5 milliliter economy. Printer, we'll grab the Roland SP40. Like I said, you can double click, add your printer right there also. We're not going to use a transfer tape, but we will grab expanded PVC. And we'll use a standard 6 millimeter for this example. And like I said, we won't worry about reading complexity or install complexity or contour cut complexity for this example. So what it's saying to you here is it's saying to you here that your total production cost is $60.65. Now, normally the market value, if you hover over any of these areas, let me kind of come back over here. If you hover over any of these areas, sometimes it takes a moment when you're doing a video. If you hover over them, a little pop-up shows you and tells you kind of what you should do here. So there you go. So most of the time, as you can see there, it will suggest that you do at least 1.5% as a value market multiplier. Okay, so we'll leave it there. And wherever you see the red rectangles, any of these areas, you can right click and here's the set default value, so you don't have to do that every time. So now we know our total production cost is $60.65 based on the market values telling it to bring it up to $90.98. But we still haven't upped our media cost or our substrate cost. So we need to have that there. So let's make our media. I use 100%. Most people I know use 100 to 150%. Very few people I know use 75% or 80%. So I want to double that. Now I want to add my whip fee and my trimming charge. Excuse me. Now, if you don't want to change these every time, like I said, you can just right click and hit set as default value. So next time you open this up, you don't have to do this over and over. So now by adding those, you have all of your labor rates, your charges, like I said, for laminating labor, your printing, and you can adjust these. You can make them higher. Comes out to $74.21, which brings it up to $13.41 as far as your multiplier here, which gives you $13.41. You multiply that by the 12, and that will give you $160.92. So now you know that it's costing you $74.21, yet you're selling it for $160. This is how you know you get paid accurately, because this is saying the printer is running and it's running for X amount of time in order to produce this 3-foot by 4-foot substrate. You have the printer going, you have laminating time, you have your mounting labor. This is based on that little size, a little 3x4. Making sure you're getting paid everything, and you got $160.92. This I highly suggest using, just because it really is more accurate than anything else. This is perfectly fine. You can adjust the factors in it. I'll tell you one thing. It's pretty close to this. Very slight variances, but if you really want to look at everything, this is the way to go. So thank you very much, and we look forward to enjoying our next video.